Welcome to this service for Cambridge North.
You join me aboard a Greater Anglia train bound for Harlow. Not only the last town I shall be obliged to visit in the whole of Essex on behalf of this podcast, but previously the largest settlement in the entire country that I have never visited.
Next station, Harlow Town.
Thus begins Season 2 of my Forgotten Towns.
Harlow, Essex. Population 86,321. Rank number 101.
Essex is a sometimes rightly maligned county, but as my travels to the preceding 905 settlements have taken me to no fewer than 30 other towns here, I have had glimpses of culture in the ancient cities, seen occasional beauty in the wild coastal fringes, and gained an insight into our forebears at play in the seaside resorts they built. Today, my suspicions that Harlow will offer little such redemption and instead pander to all the lazy cliches are dangerously close to being realised when my first sight of the windswept post-war market square are of natives fuelled by Eastern European superlager indulging in an incoherent slanging match. Resisting the temptation to interview them, I walk on past some modernist sculptures that can only be described as interesting, and through a functional yet distinctly unlovely shopping centre. The people here go about their somewhat drab Saturday business around an array of bargain shopping outlets, possibly looking forward to a later appointment with Mr. J.D. Weatherspoon, whilst I scuttle back past one of England's largest branches of Primark, having seen as much of the central business district as I probably need to. You join me in the Hare public house, a pleasant enough boozer by general standards, and an unexpected haven given what has gone before. I'm supping a pint of Macmillan's AK, one of the few unashamedly prominent milds distributed by any brewer these days, and a reminder that not everything around here has arrived in the last 75 years and is entirely beyond redemption. This may be a good opportunity, therefore, to take stock of this town's backstory. Think of the year 1947 and one inevitably brings to mind Indian independence and the record run-scoring summer of Compton and Edridge. However, it was also the year in which Harlow was designated a new town to take dislocated overspill population from London in the aftermath of the war. Like many other such towns, it soon dwarfed the original settlement, known as Old Harlow, and unvisited by me today as it might have forced a more nuanced approach, which would itself have overspilt my self-imposed 5-minute time limit. No, this will have to remain a simplistic tale of a quiet backwater going from 0 to 60 in a decade and ending up knocking on the door of the UK's top 100. I suspect these precincts and estates, which formed the original master plan, may have seemed like a paradise in the 50s, even if they are somewhat jaded today. However, those precincts were still at least busy, and my lazy pub-based observations attest to plenty of positive community spirit. The show's mailbag also contains positive cultural messages from Messrs. Chapman and Radford Lloyd of Yorkshire, the latter pointing out that Darren Hayman's excellent Pramtown LP was inspired by this place, and the former reminding the show that collapsed lung were formed here. It is therefore with the execrable sounds of Eat My Goal ringing in my ears that I sup up and head for the nearest exit. And so there you have it. Both Harlow and Essex as a whole well and truly ticked off my list. East Kilbride ranked 122, and the origin of a lot of altogether superior musical output is now the largest unvisited town. But that will have to wait, as our next port of call is a short hop over the border into Hertfordshire. Join me there next time on Forgotten Towns. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo,
Nelson, Corn, Burnley, Bradford, Buxton, Crewe, Warrington, Widnes, Wigan, Leeds.
Tocopilla, Barranquilla, and Padilla. I'm a killer. I've been everywhere, man.